Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to recap Season 2 of the Irish drama series Kin. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button to stay updated on the latest videos. If you haven't watched Season 2 yet, I warn you that this video has spoilers. In the final episode of Season 1, we saw the death of Ireland's mob boss, Eamon Cunningham, as well as Frank Kinsella's overdose, leaving us questioning who would take over both the Kinsella family business and the Irish drug trade. As Season 2 begins, the Kinsellas find themselves facing off with a Turkish drug cartel. The cartel, besides seeking revenge for the death of their son who was killed by Michael in the crossfire, demands payment of Eamon Cunningham's debt. Eamon previously owed the Turkish cartel 70 million euros, so due to his murder at the Kinsellas' hands, they are now expected to pay up that debt. With Frank not fit to be running the business, Amanda decides to make a deal with Nuray Batuk, the daughter of the Turkish cartel boss. She also suggests paying an additional 20 million euros if Nuray doesn't harm Michael and leaves him alone. Nuray agrees and gives them a period of 4 months to repay the debt. Amanda decides to increase the revenue and expand the business outside of Dublin to afford the debt. Amanda's success in running the family business is not approved by Eric, who was recently released from prison after ordering the murder of the only witness with the help of his girlfriend Nikki and his friend Kem. After gaining his freedom, Eric looks forward to the release of his uncle Gran, Jimmy and Michael's father, which will further complicate Amanda's power. Gran is seen as an evil figure within the family, and except for Eric, everybody is unhappy with his return. This creates tension within the family and could potentially lead to further conflict and danger for Amanda and her loved ones. Refusing to let the Turks make demands, Gran has other ideas in store, believing that Amanda is making a mockery of the family name by paying them. In Season 1, Amanda discovers that Kem has been selling out the Kinsellas to Eamon. She threatens to kill him if he doesn't start working for them. Kem redeems himself by helping the Kinsellas in taking down Eamon. As for Kem's betrayal, Amanda, Jimmy, and Michael, who know the truth, agree to keep it a secret. In Season 2, Jimmy, in his efforts to prove himself to his father, spills the beans and tells him that Kem ratted the Kinsellas out to Eamon. As a result, Ben demands that Kem must be killed by Eric, who is actually his friend. The task is successfully completed by Eric and Anthony. After Kem's death, the police investigates Kem's girlfriend. Although they cannot discover anything that can prove Eric's being the culprit, they find something else. Kem's girlfriend witnessed Nikki paying him money to kill the only witness in Eric's case. This leads to Nikki being arrested and locked up in prison. Although being imprisoned is not a big deal for Kinsellas and every one of them has had their own share, Nikki is not used to this life. She is sensitive and weak, and they fear that she might break, so Bran seems to have other plans for her. Episode 7 keeps us sitting on the edge of our seats as Anthony goes on a mission to eliminate 2 other members of a competing family, one of them being the one who shot Jamie. The mission is successful, but on their way back, they take their eyes off the road for a second and knock a woman down. In the meantime, Michael and Amanda grow closer and work together, managing the business and dealing with the Turkish cartel. They try to figure out a way to pay the debt of 90 million euros, unaware that Nuray's cousin has sinister motives. The pair discovers his intentions and with the help of Nuray finish him off before he can carry out his scheme to wipe them out. After Amanda and Michael solve the problem of the Turkish family, they realize that they have a more serious problem at home. Since his release from prison, Bran has made life difficult for everybody. He cannot accept Amanda making decisions for the business. He messes with their business and threatens people who work for them. He goes under Jimmy's skin to stand up against Amanda, which leads to their separation and Amanda getting even closer to Michael. He even threatens to kill his own brother Frank if he kept going to church. He trains Amanda's son Anthony into criminal life and provokes him to take Jamie's revenge by murdering the shooter, which he eventually does successfully. Bran also poses a threat to Eric because it seems that he might order the killing of Nikki, his girlfriend. But the last straw comes when Bran targets Anna, Michael's daughter. He seems to have his own ideas for her, grooming of a different nature. Birdie, recognizing the signs, knows that Bran is up to his old tricks again, as she once lay victim to him, and she bore witness to how he abused his own daughter. Finally, Michael, Amanda, Eric, and Birdie come together and plan to finish him off. After Michael and Jimmy find common ground about their father, they decide to execute the plan, with Michael pulling the trigger and Jimmy driving the car. However, their plan doesn't go the way they expected and Frank is the one who finally pulls the trigger. killing Bran before killing himself. The good news for Kingspan is that according to the Sunday World and IFTN Irish Film and Television Network, the third season of the popular Irish show was already filmed last summer. This means it shouldn't be too long before the Kinsellas are back on our screens with a series of exciting stories and intriguing characters. Stay tuned for more TV series recaps. If you are a fan of Kin, feel free to leave a comment and tell us about what you liked most about this series.